Did you know that you need to have some herbs around your home to cut expenses that could be incurred in treating certain illnesses? The World Health Organization, WHO, defines herbal medicines as products containing whole plants, parts of plants like leaves, bark, flowers, roots, or their extracts used for human therapeutic benefits. They are the oldest form of medicines and remain widely used across the world. Today, we bring you Hellen Anyango, an agriculturalist who chose to grow herbs around her home for beautifying her compound, provision of medicine, and environment conservation.
My name is Hellen Machika. I live and stay here in Chijabijo. Chijabijo is located along Gayaza Kalaji Road. We are living in a green place. Actually, this place is referred to as the greenhouse. Why? Because we have a lot of green plants. We have a lot of plants around us as opposed to concrete. Why? Mainly because we find that with these plants, we have better air. The air is fresh. We have windbreakers. We have some plants that help us with repelling insects. Some of them repel mosquitoes, and some of them are edible, and they're very useful for our health. We have so many that are here, but we're going to talk about a few, like what we have here. Like this one. This is called feverfew. Feverfew is like a herb, and it helps a lot with headaches. We have discovered that when somebody has headache, we take some leaves out of this, pound it, and put some little water, and we drink, and we get relief from headache. It also helps when you're bloated, like you have eaten maybe potatoes, you have, like your stomach is full of gas. When you take or chew a bit of these leaves, you feel relief. Yeah. Then we have this one. This is called chamomile. Others call it chamomile. We have a variety of them. This one is also chamomile. We have different varieties. Now, chamomile is a laxative. It relaxes. It helps with insomnia. Like if you cannot sleep, you get flowers of chamomile and take it in your tea. When you take chamomile flowers in your tea, you find that you're able to relax and you sleep much better. So this one really helps us with anxiety, with sleep. If you have trouble sleeping, you can take these flowers when it's approaching your bedtime, and they will give you some relief. Then I have mint. I have several types of mint. I have pineapple, I have apple, I have pepper, but right here with me I have apple mint and peppermint. Now these mints help a lot with digestive issues. When you consume something that you feel does not get digested properly and you consume mint, it will relieve your stomach. When you have a bad breath and you chew mint leaves, it improves your breath. Mint is full of vitamins. So we are also encouraged to take a lot of these vitamins. Sometimes you can blend it. Sometimes we just put in hot water. Sometimes you can take it as it is. You just chew them and they give you that kind of relief. We also have, this one is called goat's rue or rue. This one has a very bad smell. It has a pungent smell. But this one, we have discovered it helps a lot with insect repelling. It repels insects in the plants. It repels insects wherever you are. Like say here on the veranda, you can put it here in a pot and you'll not have flies come around. You'll not have those pests that probably would eat your your plants, your other desired plants. It is good. This one also is found that wherever you plant it, snakes don't come. Even mosquitoes don't really come when you have this row. This is oregano. There are different types of oregano, but I have this one. Oregano is a spice. We use it to spice food, but it's also good for boosting immunity, your immune system. And you can consume oregano either dried. You can dry the leaves, put it in your food as you're cooking, or dry them and take them in hot water, or even when they are fresh like this, you can consume them. Oregano also helps to boost immunity. It also gives flavor to food. I have rosemary. Rosemary has so many benefits. One, it repels mosquitoes. Rosemary helps with memory, it boosts the brain. So you can consume rosemary also in different ways. You can dry them and take these crystals in tea. You can cook it in food, let's say in your rice. It boosts memory. It helps to improve the immune system. It helps with inflammation. It has a lot. Even when you have cough, you just take a few of these crystals, pound them, add water, and you drink. I have here lemon balm. Lemon balm has a very good aroma. Lemon balm is in the family of mints. It smells so nice. It can flavor tea. It also repels insects because it has a very strong smell. The smell is strong and nice to us, but it repels some insects. This you can make oils out of. Most of these actually you can make oils out of them. And the oils are very good also with inflammation. Like if you have a pain in your joints and you get oil from either rosemary or lemon balm, even these mint oils, once you have the oils, you rub wherever there is pain, it gives relief. The other one is stevia. Stevia is it's a plant sugar. It is very sweet, so it actually replaces sugar. You can dry them, make powder out of these leaves, and use it instead of sugar. Yeah, so it's a sweetener. It's a natural sweetener. You can use it in juice, in your teas, and you reduce the amount of sugar in your body. Then this other one is called marjoram. Marjoram helps with headaches as well. This one helps children with colic when you have stomach ache, even big people. When you have a stomach ache, you take the leaves. It's full of water. It has some water in there. So you squeeze out this water, or you pound and get that conch water, and then you drink. You get relief. Also, we've discovered that wherever we plant this marjoram, snakes don't come. So I think that smell repels the snakes. So like you see us here with all this greenery, we don't have snakes. So I have celery here. Celery is also good. Celery, you can use the stalks to cook. They grow bigger than this. The stalks become big. You can chop them and use them as a salad. But celery is also associated with weight loss. People blend the leaves and then you drink it. It kind of makes you feel full, so you reduce the amount of food that you take, and in that way people have been found to lose weight. But I hear the people who come to pick it, others call it omubiri omunene. So though I have another type, but they say it's both omubiri. Yeah, and it helps them a lot. Yes. This is cactus. The Baganda call it engabo ya kabaka. Yeah, so this one is very, very good. This one helps with painful joints. You remove these thorns, wash it, cut it and blend, and you drink the juice. That juice is slimy. I think it kind of improves the formation of the synovial fluids in our joints. Probably that's how it works. But like I told you, we need that scientific research to be able to find out exactly what properties do that.
Growing herbs started as a joke not until one of her neighbors, who used to pick some from her, told her their values in cooking to add flavor and scent, and in traditional medicine for their healing properties such as reducing inflammation, fighting bacteria, and supporting the immune system. This inspiration motivated Anyango to plant more as she does more research on them.
The first inspiration I had, there was a lady, an old lady in this community. She was passing by, and then she found me working, looking after my vegetables. So when she passed by, she found I had a celery plant. Now to me, I put the celery, it was for eating. Celery is here. Then she said, wow, into one of your njagala. Like, you have many things here that I wanted. So I asked her what things. She started looking at many of the plants that I have, and she started telling me what they do. So I became friendly to her, and then she would bring for me some of them that she has used that has given relief to different people. Yeah, so she encouraged me to grow them. One time I had back pain, and she came around and she got one of them. She put it in like under the sigiri, and it became like watery, and then she used it to to wipe my back all the way down, and I got relief. The bryophyllum that they call chiondo. This one is very good. This helps with that back pain. It helps with, you can also just, if you get like an arthritis feet, itchy feet, just get this leaf, put it on fire, and when it has become soft and hot, place it on that part that is itchy. You'll get relief. So she really encouraged me, and I started making a collection and also doing some research about most of these.
Anyango gets her herbs from exhibitions, growing seedlings, and does more of cuttings.
Some of them I buy seed. There are people that sell seeds. But others, I buy them when I also visit other farms, or when I go for shows, I buy them. And then I come and multiply them. Yes. I make seedlings out of them. I do cuttings and multiply them. I cut, of course I use a knife or a scissor, and cut a bit of this, like this. Now I can get a different plant out of this one. You can buy a rooting hormone from the shop, but personally, I've discovered that aloe vera has some hormones that stimulates root growth in plants. So I cut this, get aloe vera, cut open the gel inside. I fix this in there for about 30 minutes. Then I remove and put it in the soil. And then like a week later, I will get roots. So I can pot it around this one. Then I pot it and it will grow. Actually, for most of the herbs, I propagate them by cuttings. We have very many types of aloe vera, but this is the one I love the most because it has a very thick gel. The skin is very thick, so the gel is really big. And people use that a lot to make Vaseline, and this is also what I use as a rooting hormone. So I cut it open and then place whatever I want to root. So I can just do this, get whatever I want to root, put it in here. For example, if this was the other mint, I put it in here and leave it for about 30 minutes, and then remove and put it in the soil. Then it will stimulate the root growth. Aloe vera has so many properties. One, it has properties that helps to improve skin. It gives skin a youthful look. That gel is very good for our skin. It rejuvenates the skin. It helps You can drink, or you can make a gel out of it. You can even just use that gel directly and it will work. It also helps with wound healing. When you get a cut, we get aloe vera and get that sap and drop it there, and the wound will heal very, very fast.
Despite their contribution to human health, herbs do beautify the scenery and provide fresh air to the surrounding.
People need to be sensitized that things are different. We need to do things differently. We need to plant more green. We need to plant more trees. We need to plant things that will counteract some of these effects. For example, we need to plant things that can replace, some conventional things that have been happening. For example, these plants that give us these oils, if people are encouraged to grow a number of them, because I visited a company, they were doing research, they are making these oils, but they don't have the supply. They don't have the growers for these herbs. So if people are sensitized and they are made to know that in order for us to counteract some of the effects of climate, we need to plant more. We need to have more greens. We need to have more of these herbs. They will be able to embrace it. And what I know is, for people to embrace something, they have to see the immediate benefit to them. So if people are told that this can actually be a source of income for you, people will embrace it. People will embrace growing them. People will see the benefits of having some of these things. For example, here, most of our places, we have these plants around us. I want to tell you that even when it is very hot out there, here, around this place, it is cool. The climate is different. Our plants don't get, the soils around here do not really get caked. The soil does not dry out completely because we have a lot of grains. And even when there is no rain, we have rains around here. Why? Because of the trees. Because we are breathing better. We are living, I think the air we are breathing in is fresher than if we were in a bare environment.
Herbalists like Anyango do face a range of challenges, including issues with standardization, quality control, and lack of robust scientific validation, and threats to sustainability of medicinal plants.
It's just that one of them is a bit difficult to handle. The cactus. Cactus is thorny. Those thorns are very, very dangerous, I would say. If it pricks you, your hand can actually swell. So other than that, I haven't encountered any problem with them. Apart from some of them, actually, they are wild in terms of growth. Like if you don't control, like I have a variety of stevia that multiplies very fast. It can take over this entire place if you don't contain it. Yeah, so those are just a bit of the challenges, but I haven't encountered problems because they have actually provided relief to us. Because when we have headaches, we have something to take. When we get stomach problem, we have something to take. Our tea, we get our first aid from here. Our teas are very spicy. We put in all these, even the foods that we make. One thing that I see is about mindset change. Most people think when you take herbs or when you grow these things, you're a witch doctor or something. But it's not true. These are natural plants. And it's just about sensitization. And probably we need to do more research, like scientific research, to prove some of these things that we are saying. Like what exactly in rosemary provides the relief that we get. So I probably think that we need that scientific research done so that we are able to communicate to people with confidence and we take off that myth that some people have. If we are able to do that, and we will be able to multiply and spread the word much better and with confidence.
While herbs offer potential therapeutic benefits and are widely used in traditional medicine, they require the same careful consideration as conventional medicines because natural does not necessarily mean safe.